What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the importance of breeding your own dubia roaches or some type of feeder source, especially if you plan on breeding. If you don't breed any of your own insects, you're not going to make any money. It's just simple as that. Probably 75% of the profit that you make from selling dragons is going to go back into feeding the animal, if not more. They need fresh vegetables pretty much daily. They need some type of insect or protein. So worms, crickets, dubia roaches. And when I say worms, it's all different types of worms. You can do phoenix worms, which pretty much look like maggots. You can do phoenix worms. Phoenix is a brand name. The real name is it's a black soldier fly larva. So you can feed those. You can feed mealworms. You can feed superworms. Waxworms is a treat. Butterworms is a treat. You can do superworms, hornworms. And as far as insects, you can do all types of roaches. So like dubia is probably like the most popular, but I like lobster roaches. If they didn't climb, I'll probably have so many colonies of lobster roaches over dubia roaches. I think they breed a little bit faster. They're softer bodied, and I think their nutrition content is a little bit about identical as the dubia. But problem is they climb smooth surfaces, so they can escape out of these type of bends. You have to put like a barrier around here with like grease or tape or something. Now they climb on tape too, so like a grease barrier around here. But that's another feeder. I'm gonna get back into those. I actually tried to buy some recently. It just haven't happened yet. But I'm checking on one of the colonies that I recently cleaned out to see what the production is looking like on them. You can see this had absolutely no babies on it about 2 months ago. So I'm just checking in to see the progress on how much they're breeding and stuff like that. Even some of these babies are getting big. This had absolutely no babies on it. And most of the babies usually be chilling where the food goes, so this probably have a lot more either. See, yeah, there we go. This is where I stack all the food at, so I knew the babies would be congregating more over here than anywhere else. But this colony come together. I'll probably wait another month or two before I clean out again. I do owe you guys a roach cleaning colony or colony cleaner video. I just haven't had time to do it, and I kind of regret saying I was gonna do it because I still got to do it. But those two down here are well past due on cleaning. I'll show you guys in those. Inside of those pretty fast. Not pretty fast, but real fast. These ones are well past due cleaning, but they're populating as well. Just a second. You can see when the colony's doing good, when you see the females, they'll be nice and shiny, and they have a thick belly. They could be thicker than that. I've been feeding them. The last time I fed them with just carrots to get them over to I bought some more stuff, but they got babies in here as well. Got a bunch of the cleaning beetles in there. This is a orange head that's mistakenly been in here. That's a different species than a dubia. You can see the difference. So I'm gonna take this out right now. Just put it in there. I'll feed it off tomorrow. Right now all the lights are off, so I'm not gonna feed anything. But yeah, that's one of the colonies. The other colony has a little bit more roaches in it. but they both need to be cleaned. So I'm gonna try to get that video for you guys. I said I would, but it takes a lot of time to do it, and I haven't been having a lot of time to do that on top of feeding the animals and keeping them clean and stuff. So I'm gonna try if I get enough time. It most likely will be on a Sunday if I don't have anything planned with my kids after work, because I work on Sundays as well, but it's my early day, so I get off work pretty early. But the colony should be set up similar to this. The crate should be standing as vertical as possible. That way that when they use the bathroom on it, it fall down to the bottom. I put lower cartons right here. That's where I put the food to keep them from trying to climb out and stuff. Are congregating right there because they climb on each other and it'll be tall enough for them to reach the top. So I usually keep that part lower, and that's where, like I said, most of the baby's gonna gather up. But yeah, keep the egg cartons as vertical as possible when you set them in there. Put them in there opposite of one another so that the same sides are facing one another. So the side that looks like this should be facing another side that looks the same. Or else they're going to interlock with each other and take the space away. But I'll explain more of that once I do the actual video. But that got dubia in it. That got dubia in it. All three of these got dubia in it. All these up here got dubia in it. These need to be clean too. I'll probably condense some of these, but like I said, I don't really be having the time to do everything. And the roach care is kind of on the back burner. Yeah. And those two up there got them in there as well. So I got a couple of different colonies. I feed out of these mainly. Unless I need like fresh babies and there's none in there, then I'll go into this one. And I try to leave those ones alone as long as possible unless I'm going to clean it out. That way they can populate as much as possible. And when I do clean them, those tubs down there, the stuff that's left at the bottom, I just put it in there. Because sometimes it's too hard to get the babies out of there and away from those beetles. So I'll just put it right there and I feed those bins and then check it in a month or two. And then if there was any roaches in there, they have gotten big enough to pick them out, and it's less time consuming. So I just feed those bins, and so I'm probably gonna add those two to those once I clean them. But all right, guys, just wanted to show you that again. It's very important to breed some type of feeder insect to lessen the amount of money that you're paying for feeders when you're breeding. One clutch of baby bearded dragons can probably eat 2,000 crickets in a week when they're about 6 weeks old, and the clutch is like 12 or more. Is what I'm saying. So just imagine that, especially if you're not buying wholesale or buying bulk. You're trying to go to your local pet store and buy 2,000 crickets. That's they charge about 10 for $1. Some places 12 for $1. But if you add that up, that's a lot of money for roaches. For crickets. Crickets are easy to breed as well. It's just hard to keep the babies alive because they need so much moisture. Oh, and this one right here sold today. It's be going to his new home next week. I'm just trying to clarify the shipping date with the buyer. She just bought this one off the website today. But yeah, this one will be going to his new home next week. Hypo leatherback dunner, 100% head whiplet, 50% possible head translucent. Female. But these guys are getting a little bit more size on them. This is the clutch mates. I got her separated just in case one of them decides to nip or something. But color coming in them on these guys very, very good. They're getting bigger, so I'll probably post a couple of them next week. And I might do a discount code for on one of these YouTube videos, and whoever's watching the videos can take advantage of the code. Gotta clean these guys. What's today? Gotta clean them bins out. Today is Friday. Clean these guys out Sunday. After I do my whatever I'm doing with my kids this Sunday, I'm gonna come here after that and clean up everything. But I'm gonna soak them, give them water, clean their cages, and clean some of the adults, spot clean, whatever. But yes, sir. I'm out of here. Just wanted to show you guys that, again, breed your own feeders. Dubias seem to be the easiest because you can keep them in tubs like this. If you put the holes on the side, if I do more of these, I'm gonna put the hole a little bit higher because the little worms be getting through here. Moving higher probably not gonna help that much, but the bin kind of tapers out, so it'll be a little bit further away from the egg crates, so they won't be able to climb through as much as they do now. Like you can see here, that's one of the little bugs. These are actually mini mealworms. That's what they call it if you buy them separately. They're actually the buffalo beetle larvae. And those buffalo beetles are part of the cleaner crew. They eat the dead dubia and leftover food to keep your colonies from smelling bad. So the only thing is, when those beetles, when they start populating a lot, when you're trying to sort out baby or small dubia roaches, baby roaches, you get a lot of those in there too. But the dragons can't eat those as well, but they're a little bit harder body. But they can't eat them. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.